on Knight Rider. Hello, my name is Rick, and welcome to episode 0 of my new series, Life in Swampcavern. As Swampcavern is coming up on its 20th year, I thought I'd read the notes from the first moments it was founded, and talk about the starting 7 dwarves a little. Because he had no preferences, he's never asked us to make anything. The perfect noble. This makes him well liked in the fort. I'm starting to wonder if these red mushrooms aren't somehow stopping the other mushrooms from growing. The forgotten beast, Ephibo, has come, a great hairy damselfly. There's absolutely no way my guys are going to get here in time to save the giant cave spider. Let's see if we can even slam the bridge shut, or if this thing's going to bash its way in and fight my guys one at a time, or some really unpleasant possible consequences. And now, the conclusion of Life in Swampcavern, Episode 0. We're going to follow it. Watch this fight with the spider. Oh, deadly gas. The forgotten beast is just smashing the stray giant cave spider to pieces. The forgotten beast attacks the stray giant cave spider, but she jumps away. The forgotten beast kicks the stray giant cave spider in the left first leg with its right second foot, and the injured part is smashed into the body, an unrecognizable mess. Things are not going well for the giant cave spider. Oh, spider's dead. Forgotten beast is knocking on the door. Can Voltki, the elite Marks dwarf, single-handedly save the fort? Or will he die in a cloud of poisonous gas? Yeah, shoot that forgotten beast. No, go back. Go back to where you were. The forgotten beast is wounded. It's covered in giant cave spider gore, which has splashed around on the walls. There are, in fact, more troops nearby, more archers leading the charge, as a matter of fact. In a matter of mere seconds, this hallway will be flooded with dwarven warriors. My earlier concern that they couldn't get here fast enough turns out to not be the case. But I'm kind of hoping Voltki the dwarf can just finish this thing off by themselves. Go for it, man. Dwarf, whatever you are, kill that thing before it can break down the door. Your friends are right behind you. Keep firing. Frames are kind of hurting. Not totally sure why. Oh, here come the reinforcements. Yeah, I wasn't kidding about that. The forgotten beast is seriously getting wounded. It's got a bunch of bolts sticking out of it now, and the reinforcements are not going to be kind to it. Wow, you guys got here fast. Seriously, I don't know how you got here so quick. I'm impressed. Oh, another forgotten beast. You gotta be kidding me. This makes me so angry. I was trying to eat my dinner. I'm gonna kill the forgotten beast with a sharpened spoon. I brought it from my dinner plate. Boy, that forgotten beast is gonna be sorry it messed with me. Here's an important detail I'd like to thank Armok Vision for pointing out to me. The forgotten beast is on its side. The forgotten beast is lying down on the job already. This is really a good thing, because one blast of its poisonous gas could kill who knows how many of our guys. So if we took it out without any deaths, that would be just fine by me. Perhaps the forgotten beast is having more trouble getting around with some of its limbs missing the way that it is. Okay, here's a funny thing. I ordered them to close this bridge a long time ago, and they just did it, which means in a few seconds the signal for this bridge to close is going to arrive. It's not going to squish the Forgotten Beast, but it might fling it up into the air depending on how heavy the Forgotten Beast is. The Forgotten Beast is getting quite a few flying iron bolts striking into it, tearing the muscle and bruising the guts. A ligament has been torn and tendon has been torn. The flying iron bolt strikes the Forgotten Beast in the shell, chipping it. Strikes the Forgotten Beast in the left third leg, tearing the muscle. A ligament has been torn. Flying iron bolt strikes the Forgotten Beast in the left first leg, tearing the muscle. Again, a ligament has been torn and a tendon has been torn. More shots, more shots. Yes, that's what we need. Go ahead, run around, do crazy things, but just fire more bolts, more bolts. Okay, a bunch of them are in the perfect position. Some of them are going to stand back and be in the wrong spot. I'm going to have to move them around a little bit. No, I'm not. They've stopped firing because the Forgotten Beast is dead. That's the problem with Forgotten Beasts with the vulnerabilities of animals. They may be giant, they may be super tough, but they can be shot to pieces, basically. As it turns out, I didn't need this many guys here, but I didn't know that at the time. I'm still kind of waiting to see if this bridge closes, flinging a dead, forgotten beast into the air, or what. It's entirely possible, probable even, that I pulled the wrong lever, and that's why nothing is happening. Or else an enormous dead damselfly is going to go flying up in the air and, I don't know, hit someone. Our frame rate is not absolutely terrible. You'd think if something was going to happen, it would have done it by now. Even the troops are clear. The game's lost its chance to launch the Forgotten Beast at my guys, basically. I'm starting to think that the Forgotten Beast was on the bridge, and the bridge simply broke when they pulled the lever. Rust Mace is female, in a way one of the secret weapons of the fort. She's a weaponsmith who has turned out many of the fine bolts the fort has used up, as well as some of its weapons. She made her first bolt in the year 127, 2 years into the fort's history, and has never stopped, basically. Her best friends are Sharpen and Armor, another weaponsmith and the fort's finest armorer, respectively, sisters and brother of the forge. After that, she likes Honey Badger and Diamond. Doesn't like the other starting 7 that much, Dr. Barbie the most, and Crow Girl the least of all. Fiery is female. She was the bookkeeper in 125, and she is now. She's made a lot of trade goods and stone pots for the fort. Her best friends are Megazelle and Rust Mace. She likes the starting 7 not as much, as they start at 16th on her list and go down from there. She has made an artifact crown. Oniki is a male dwarf. He was the original expedition leader starting in 125. The mountain homes had trained one of the others in leadership, but the starting 7 all liked Oniki better, so the job fell to them. He was the first broker for the fort. He made a legendary goblet in the late autumn of the first year. He was the leader until 127. His best friends are Honey Badger, Armor, Aerith, and Diamond. Dr. Barbie starts at number 10, and the other starting 7 go down from there. This means he likes the starting 7 dwarves quite a bit. He's still friends with all of them. He's probably the one they like the best. Here you have Crow Girl, off to a training exercise as usual. Crow Girl is the fort's original axe-wielding militia commander. She killed the fort's first enemy, a giant jumping spider, by chopping off its feet and legs until it couldn't run so well anymore. She killed a bronze colossus against direct orders, and once snuck out and killed a small wave of goblins with a few friends when I wasn't looking. She's not big on taking orders, but she's also the most powerful military dwarf I've ever seen. Her kill list is impressive. She's chased down a kobold, killed a forgotten beast, and mowed down a small army of goblins herself personally. She has 11 notable kills and 99 other kills. 53 of those are trundles, and 20 are goblins not worthy of names. She was once fired for insubordination, actually in an unsuccessful effort to get her to not fight something. She even has a cool dwarven nickname, the Brass Adventure of Adulation. Indeed, the other dwarfs do admire her and aspire to be like her, especially the never obeying orders part. She's friends with Camelnot, Zapez, the human woman, Magnabed, the male dwarf. She does not like the starting 7 so much. Fiery and Goldsnake start at 21 on her list. Camelnot is an engraver. Zapez is an axe-using human who has killed a forgotten beast and a human werebeast. No wonder Crowgirl likes her. Crowgirl is the one of the starting 7 the others like the least, and she doesn't like them that much either. Maybe the other nobles of the fort are not big on militia commanders who are famous for not obeying orders. Despite the order of people that she likes, Crowgirl does consider 5 of the starting 7 friends, and Aquaman almost makes that list. Seems to be a recurring theme among the starting 7. They've just drifted apart over the years. They're not as familiar with each other as they are other people, and they're not friends with Aquaman. If you're wondering what that strange U-shape is they're training with the other dwarves so consistently, it's a Lord Consort that was drafted into our military. I saved Goldsnake for last. He has a great name for a James Bond villain. A henchman, perhaps. He's friends with the dwarves Linen, Vet, and Xanag. Linen and Vet are crossbow users. Vet is a fellow militia captain. Xanag is a world-famous cook and combatant. Goldsnake actually likes the starting 7, and Dr. Barbie starts at number 5 on this list. Crowgirl after her. Goldsnake was the original crossbow team militia captain, but he was fired when Vet came along, who was better, and Goldsnake was reassigned to be militia captain of the second crossbow squad because he was a good teacher. 2 years later, when they had enough recruits that they needed another squad. He's been in every major siege, has an impressive kill list, and for some reason when a spider needs moving in Swampcavern, he's often the one that gets chosen to do it. Maybe he gets along with them, maybe his military experience makes him not afraid of them. Goldsnake has 3 notable kills and 38 other kills, mostly giant insects, including 2 giant grasshoppers, a giant tick, and a giant jumping spider. Guar, Diamond, Honey Badger, and Megazelle. These names popped up over and over in the starting 7's friends list. It stands to reason that they are migrants from a pretty early wave. But I'd be lying if I said I knew who they really were, other than the fact that I named them. And I'm looking forward to finding out in future episodes. Better hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. If you enjoyed this Dwarf Fortress content, a like on YouTube or an upvote on Reddit is really a big deal for my small channel. As usual, please like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for watching.